Hey everybody, it's Yoko Better here, back with another video, and hello to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Okay, I haven't done a book review in like about a month, but have no fear, one is here. And today we're gonna be talking about the book Bruised by, I don't know how to say this person's name. I'm sorry. Off the, I hope y'all can see that. Azarel, Azar, Azarel, something like that. I'm sorry. Correct me in the comments if you know how to pronounce this name, but I'm sorry. So the name of this book is called Bruised, and this is a really good book actually. I'm not sure what year this book was published. I'm pretty sure it was in the early 2000s. It says copyright 2005. But okay, so this book is about a girl named Carly, and she's a college student. Actually, in the book, she attends my old university, Lincoln University, which is crazy. I was reading the book like, shorty go to Lincoln? Okay, that's real cute. But and it's about her and her relationship with her boyfriend named Devon. Now, as you could tell from the title of the book, it's called Bruised, so you might see where this book is going. Carly and Devon are in a domestic violence relationship. Carly met him when she first got to Lincoln. He didn't go to Lincoln, but she was away, I guess visiting some friends in another city, and she met him at a nightclub. Yeah, he's a drug dealer. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Like, y'all know what type of book this is. This is a street novel. This is street fiction, urban fiction, you know. If you hear some coughing, that is my mother and my father. They are both sick, so sorry about that. But anyway, I'm about to say a street dude. Well, yeah, he's a street dude. He's a drug dealer and stuff like that. So they hit it off. They start dating. He starts paying her school tuition and buying her stuff and cars and jewelry, all the glitz and glam that she really didn't need from him, because her father is a lawyer, and you know they're well off, they're wealthy and stuff. But I guess Devon wanted to take care of his girlfriend. So shortly into the relationship, he had started beating on her. Like, once you read the first couple of pages of the book, it's like her running from him. She's trying to get her car. He comes and he slaps her in the face, and he thinks he's cheating on her when she's really not cheating on him. But you know, well, I don't know if you guys know, but people that are in domestic violence situations, usually the man is the aggressor, and sometimes they just make up these stories in their head and they just run with it. So he thought she was cheating on him, and she really wasn't. So anyway, he started beating on her like very early in the book. It wasn't like, oh, it led up to something. Like, he was already physically abusing her. So her mother passed away, and her father is a lawyer, like I said, but her father has like a past, and like I think he used to be like a hitman or something like that, because he kept talking about like, oh, I don't want to go back to my past, like, you know. She told him that, well, she didn't even have to tell him. After her boyfriend beat her up a couple of times, his name's Devon, he put her in the hospital, like broken ribs, almost broken jaw, busted lip, black eyes, you know, like it was real. So her father was like, you know, I don't want to go back to the person that I used to be. Like, do you want me to handle this dude for you? And you know, she's stupid, and not every domestic violence situation is the same, but she was one of them girls that was in denial, like, oh, dad, it's okay, don't worry about it, it's all right. And she kept going back to him, going back to him, going back to him. And now her grandmother is a character in the story too, and she's like, that boy is gonna kill you. I don't know why you keep going to him, going back to him. You don't need him. You're well taken care of. You can take care of yourself. Why do you keep going back to him? And she's like, Grandma, it's okay. Don't worry about it, or whatever. So the dad, it really got deep in the story to the point that the dad really got into it with him. And I don't want to spoil the book for you guys, because you might want to read it. But like, when I mean like bullets were flying, let's say that, it got deep. And eventually, things caught up with Devon, and yeah, he was arrested. And I was hoping in the book that the dad would kill him, but yeah, he didn't. And it was really hard for me to read this book because I've had friends, not me personally, definitely not. I don't want to say definitely not because you never know, but definitely not. I've never been in a domestic violence relationship, but I've had plenty of friends who have been in them, and I've even had to stop a friend's boyfriend from beating on her once. So, like, I've seen it firsthand. But it was hard for me to read this book. Not that it wasn't good, because the storyline was very, she was just looking so stupid. Like, everybody's like, what are you doing? Like, she was so in denial. She was so naive to the fact that this relationship is deadly. And it was a final thing that happened, like a straw that broke the camel's back situation in the book that made her like really wake up. So I was happy about that. But the way the book ended, it was fine, but I feel like this book might have a part two, or it should have a part two, because it was a lot of loose strings to me. And I think that if there's not a part two, that the author should have wrapped it up more. I don't think it was wrapped up enough. But all in all, I enjoyed the book. This is how it looks in the front. Oh, duh. This is how it looks in the front. It's like the girl, and she got her little Louis bag and her little, I guess, yeah, Mercedes Benz and stuff. So this is how they describe the character to look, actually. So, I would give this book, because of the nature of the book, I'm going to give it a 3.5 stars or points or whatever, because no, I take that back. I'm going to give it a 4 because it was easy to read. It was a good book because it was really shining light on a serious situation, and I haven't read a lot of urban books or street novels that deal with domestic violence, so it was kind of refreshing, not in a super good way, but showing that, you know, these things really go on, and being real and being very open. So this author, Azarel, I'm sorry once again if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I applaud you so much for writing a book like this, because this is not a subject that's really spoken about in literature a lot, that I know of, that I've read. So I really enjoyed the book, and like I said, I give the book 4 points. I think you guys should read it, not just because if you know somebody that's been in a domestic violence relationship, but strongly because it is really a good book. Well, you guys, that wraps up another video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching book reviews. I love doing them. And if you haven't seen it already, I have a book haul. So if you want to see any book reviews on any of those books that I talked about in that video, please let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you want to follow me on any social media, my name is @YokoMoreBetter on everything. It will also be down in the description box. And on top of that, I also have a beauty/YouTube IG. So if you don't want to look at my personal IG, you can look at that IG. So with all of that being said, I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye.